In the quiet countryside, tucked away from bustling urban life, lived Shaun, the astutely clever sheep. Shaun was the undisputed leader of the flock, a motley crew of sheep each with their own unique quirks. Bitzer, the ever-diligent sheepdog, tried his best to keep the antics of the mischievous sheep in check, but often found himself swept into their spirited escapades. One fine morning, Shaun cooked up a new scheme. He discovered an old tractor in a corner of the barn, long forgotten and covered in dust. With a gleam of curiosity and adventure in his eyes, Shaun rallied the flock, pointing at the tractor with his hoof. The sheep, already brimming with excitement, baaed with approval and immediately set to work. The plan was simple yet exhilarating. They were determined to get the tractor up and running for a joyride around the pasture, a break from their usual routine of grazing and wool growing. However, not one of them knew how to operate the contraption. Timmy, the youngest and most adventurous lamb, squeezed into the driver's seat. His tiny hooves could barely reach the ground, let alone the pedals. Nonetheless, the flock feverishly gathered to support him. Following Shaun's lead, they pushed buttons and pulled levers, hoping to awaken the sleeping machine. To their surprise, amidst their clumsily charming efforts, the tractor roared to life with a sputter and a cough, like an old giant waking up from a long nap. Instantly, the flock was engulfed in joy, dancing and hopping around the field. But as all adventures go, things didn't go quite as smoothly as planned. The tractor began to move, albeit erratically, engine puffing clouds of smoke, wheels trampling over patches of daisies and carrots in the nearby garden. The once serene field turned chaotic, and Shaun realized they needed to regain control. Swiftly, Bitzer rushed to the helm, his loyalty transcending the fear of the runaway tractor. Through barking cues and Shaun's precise signals, the zealous sheep managed to steer the machine away from a looming mud pit. Finally, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting warm hues over the pasture, the tractor came to a gentle halt. The flock, hearts racing and covered in dirt, looked triumphantly at each other. Their whimsical ride may have led to a few unintentional garden refurbishments, but the laughter and camaraderie shared were worth every minute. Under Shaun's leadership, what started as a mere whim turned into yet another unforgettable, delightful adventure. As the flock gathered back at the barn, the tired but happy bleats filled the twilight air, signaling another day well spent at the farm.